We can hear you.
Thank you. Okay, first question. Again to Councillor Cockrell. The Shapley Heath Stakeholder Forum presentations show that a myriad of technical and viability studies need to be completed by October 2021 to maintain your schedule. For instance, Homes and Heritage needs to produce reports on housing type and tenure, urban design, heritage and landscape gaps. Can you explain what proportion of all these studies is going to be produced by internal staff and what proportion by external consultants, please?
Councillor Cockrell, over to you again.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for your questions, Mr. Turver, and again for your input into the Stakeholders Forum. So the example you've provided is a strategic report, which will be commissioned by councils, and there are various ways of delivering that. We could utilise our own resources. We could look to see what support other organisations in the thematic groups could provide, such as Hampshire County Council, the Enterprise M3 LEP, Natural England, etc., etc. And once we've got those conversations done and we know what the scope is, then we would look to external consultants. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Councillor Cockrell. Mr. Turver, do you have a supplementary?
I wasn't going to ask a supplementary on this one, but I think this needs a follow-up, because you submitted a funding proposal to the government where, I can't remember the exact proportion off the top of my head, but the vast proportion of the 406,000 that you asked for was to produce these very studies that we discussed before. So it seems rather odd that you don't know, or you can't answer the first question of how much is going to be provided internally and how much by external consultants.
Councillor Cockrell.
Thank you, Chairman. Well,
question after that.
Well, as I was trying to explain, Mr. Turver, there are a number of ways that it can be done. The developers can do some of it. We can get consultants, bodies working in the stakeholder forum to do it. We could do some of it ourselves. We can do some of it through external consultants. Until we know exactly who's going to put their hand up to do what, we don't know which external consultants we're going to use to do it. It may be that external consultants will be very good at some of it, and it might be better for us to do others, etc. That's part of the conversations that we'll be having within the Stakeholders Forum, the Landowners Forum, and the Opportunity Board.
Thank you, Councillor Cockrell.